Hi Scorpio, welcome to your general reading. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Keep in mind these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, you can always check your other placements to see what else comes up for you. This is going to be for mid-October until mid-November. So basically, a month. These are going to be general messages. Love messages might come through, but this is basically your general life. So let's see. What's coming up for Scorpio? What's coming up for Scorpio? And these cards are big. Hard to shuffle. What's going on with Scorpio? I'm just going to have to pull one from the middle. Okay, when I follow my heart, I am abundant, successful, and free. Immediately I'm getting the message that you need to be doing what you love. Here we have the right choice is the choice that feels expensive and joyful. So just like I said, doing what you love. If you're trying to make a decision right now to do with career or any area of your life, it's the one that is in your heart. What do you feel like doing? What is your passion? What makes you feel good? That's the decision you should make. So I feel like it's mostly to do with your career. This candle just went out. I was just looking at it thinking, okay, this candle isn't gonna last, and there you go. Anyways, what's going on with Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? Mid-October to mid-November. What does Scorpio need to know? Just wanted to come out. Stand your ground. Suffering and silence, conflict and defeat. A lot of you are struggling with a decision. Some of you, I feel like you're going through some kind of heartbreak. This is general, but I'm feeling like with suffering and silence, you may have some kind of pain going on, and I feel like the main way to free yourself right now from the pain is to use it and put it into what you really want to do. Follow your heart. A lot of successful things come out of pain. Okay? A lot of good art comes from pain, is what I'm hearing. So really just, I'm hearing that you really need to look into your heart. Like, you really need to look into your heart, stand your ground. If something is beating you up right now, like emotionally, really fight against it, stand your ground, and do what you want to do. Do what's going to make you happy, and don't be down on yourself. Let's see what's going on with you for the month. Mid-October to mid-November. What's going on with Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio? My goodness. Definitely got a decision to make. Two of Wands. Scorpio messages. Okay. Alright. So a lot of you right now, I feel that you do need to come up out of this energy of feeling lost. I feel like that's what you want, and I feel like that's what you're going to accomplish. That's your goal, and I'm hearing about Scorpio's determination. So because of your determination, you will get up out of this feeling of loss, especially if it's a relationship, like you've gone through a separation or breakup and you feel like you lost someone. You're definitely going to get through that by November. You're definitely going to get through that. I do see you really picking up on something new, like starting something new here with the Ace of Wands. This is what you'll be accomplishing during this time. Whatever you have decided, whatever you feel is in your heart to do, I feel like you're going to get that started. So if it's a business or some kind of idea, I see it getting started. I see you taking the first steps in this time frame. With tarot cards, it can go as far as 3 months. I never, you know, fail to mention that because it's true. It's true. It don't matter what date I put. It can be as long as 3 months. But I do see you accomplishing this. So you really just need to go into your heart and figure out what it is that you really want to do with your life, because that's what's going to bring you success. You really do need to avoid making sudden decisions. You really do need to think before acting. I don't mean you need to think for a long time, but just think things through so that you don't make any wrong moves. I see that your obstacle is that you might not have a lot of help when it comes to accomplishing what it is that you want to do at this moment. And even when it comes to healing your heart and getting through this painful time, you don't have a lot of help. And knowing what Scorpio is like, you probably don't even want nobody's help. You probably just want to do this on your own. You're not one to go and tell the world how heartbroken you are and get everyone's sympathy. You're not like that. So most likely, I mean, this says you're all suffering in silence. So you're probably doing all of this on your own, right? You got the Hermit here. So you really need to tackle this, especially if you are dealing with depression, with the Hermit being here in reverse. You do need to tackle this, what you're going through. And I really feel like you need to put any type of negative energy or any type of pain into your project. Use it to fuel you and don't let it destroy you. That's what Stand Your Ground is here for. So you also have the Five of Swords here and the Five of Wands, and both of them are in reverse. So it's actually a good thing that they're in reverse, because I'm seeing that your advice here is to not let anyone try to defeat you, control you, bring you down. Anyone who has anything to say about what you're doing, tell them to shove it up where the sun don't shine. Do not let anyone's words affect you or their opinions or anyone try to stop you. Okay? I see your outcome being that you are getting out of any type of drama that you're in. You are silencing a lot of people. Anyone who has anything to say or has any kind of beef with you, I see that you're kind of just either killing them with kindness or just straight up ignoring them. You know, I'm seeing like a movie scene where this negative bully or, you know, that catty type of person is really trying to get a reaction out of you. And you just walk by and they just have this shocked look on their face, like, why are you not engaging in an argument with me? Why are you not giving me the reaction that I want? So basically you're silencing a lot of people. You're not giving them the reaction. You're not letting them get under your skin, get on your nerves. Okay. With Judgment being here, this is just one of those cards that says, you know, this is the time. The angel is blowing the horn like this is your moment. It's time to do what you need to do. If you're in pain right now, it's for a reason. It's to push you. The angels are calling you to follow your purpose. Put this energy to good use. Turn it into a positive. Let me see what we got here. What's the advice here for Scorpio? Additional messages for Scorpio. A time for healing. You already know that. Work through your fears, and this is Scorpio energy. It's a Scorpio card, new moon in Scorpio. So, needing to work through the things that hold you back, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with people's criticism. Do not fear anyone's criticism. People only care about themselves. Okay, so after they're done criticizing you, they're going to get back to their own lives, which shows that their criticism really means nothing, or whatever they have to say. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius energy. adjustments are required. So you really do need to kind of shift into, you know, positive, and how you can use the negative and turn it into a positive and not let it drag you down. Okay. What do we got for Scorpio? Recovery. So just like a time for healing. I feel like your healing, it's not the type of healing that you do sitting down. Your healing is going to involve a lot of action. It's like using your pain and putting it into action, putting it to good use, rather than sitting down and letting it pass. You're actually needing to be active. We have within the next few months. So you see something shifting, and I see something new that you're building that will be, I see it coming into the physical within the next 3 months. So for example, you have an idea in your head. I see you bringing it into the physical very soon. We have improving health. So recovery, improving health, and a time for healing. This means right now, a lot of you really will get out of this 5 of Cups energy. We got forgiveness. So part of that is forgiving those who hurt you, which is not easy for Scorpio. But I feel like as long as you think about the fact that it will help you, it should be easier to do it. Let's see what we got here. What do we have for Scorpio? Mid-October to mid-November. By the way, this is your birthday period. Happy birthday, Scorpio. I didn't even realize I'm doing a reading that is completely your birthday period. So, good thing I chose Scorpio as the first sign to do for this time period. It's like all coming together. Okay. Jurisdiction, you see, I feel like you do have, because we have judgment as well. So it's like you really have a fear of judgment and what people are going to think when you come out and you do what you want to do, following your dreams. You're worried about, not all of you, but some of you are worried about what people are going to say. And this can be a dream killer. I'm hearing dream killer. You can't let this, you can't let this kill your dream. You only have one life to live. You can't let people tear you down. Okay. We have false person here. Somebody here watching has someone. For example, you know what I'm getting? You know that person who tells you, you know, you probably shouldn't do that. You know, it might not work out. You know, you should just do this. Forget about that. It's too unrealistic. That person knows that you have what it takes to be successful, but they don't want you to be successful. Because that would mean you becoming more successful than them and leaving them behind and them, you know, being jealous. This person is trying to prevent you from being successful. I don't know who it is. But whoever is telling you not to go for what you want to do, that is too hard, that, you know, you're not going to make it, they just don't want you to make it, okay? They don't want you to win. They want you to stay where they are. They are, you know, the main thing that I need to tell you is that they're making it seem like they're concerned about you and giving you advice, you know, friendly advice, but really it's fake. They know you have what it takes. They just don't want you to get there and leave them behind. What do we got for Scorpio? Family room. It could be a family member that you're dealing with who is doing this. So it may seem believable that they care about you and they just don't want you to fail. But failure is a part of success. Any successful person will tell you that. If you don't fail, you're really not on your way to anything. So don't let anyone discourage you. We have mature woman. It could be an older woman telling you this. Maybe it's a woman who wanted to be successful and didn't get to, so they don't want you to be successful either. It could be a man too, but I'm seeing this is like a clear message of a female family member who is older than you. Maybe they had the same dream and it didn't work out for them, so they're telling you that it's not going to work out for you. I'm getting that they may have had the same business and it ended up closing down, so they're telling you don't bother open it because it's not going to work out for you and this and that. Just ignore that person. They are false. Okay. Toil and labor. This is you working on what you're working on, what you're going to make happen. I see it happening with the Ace of Wands. So it's really a matter of conquering that fear, standing your ground, and following what you want to do, whatever feels right for you, like what it says here. Because you actually have, hold on, you actually have the Five of Swords twice. This is the Five of Swords also, conflict and defeat. So feeling defeated, but your advice is, you know, the Five of Swords in reverse, to not let people make you feel that way. This card we had earlier, the right choice, is the choice that feels expensive and joyful. Focus on what your decision is making you feel, not what someone is telling you about it. Because they're telling you based on their own fear. I'm seeing in my head this video I watched about Jay-Z talking about this. It's a popular video, a lot of you might have watched it already, where he's talking about how his uncle told him he would never be this Jay-Z that he actually is today, because his uncle just felt like, you know, it wouldn't happen, it's too big of a dream, just forget about it. It's the same thing. Someone is trying to talk you out of this. A lot of you, it could be someone who's just completely fake and doesn't want you to win. And for some of you, it could be that person who is just afraid that you might end up heartbroken or failing. But I feel like it's more along the lines of a more deceitful person who just doesn't want you to expand and grow and become something that they feel they could never become themselves. So it's important to silence these people and everybody else. If it's something you're going to post on social media, forget about what the comments are going to be, okay? Who cares? This is your dream, your life decision, even if it's to do with love, even if it's to do with marriage. You may have someone telling you that marriage is not going to work out for you, or this relationship is not going to work out for you, or because they didn't have the best experience in love. They have a saying here, okay? 2 dogs don't have the same luck. So don't listen to anybody else based on their experience, because clearly that's not true if you look at everybody else in the world. So Scorpio, this has been fun. I'm going to do a love reading for you next. So I know a lot of people are going to comment and say, why does Scorpio get 2 readings? And I always have to clarify, hello, this one is general, the next one is a love reading. So I'm going to do a love reading for you next. So I hope this was helpful for you. You can check your other placements if you want to know what else is going on here in your general life. Like if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.